Heart Royal Love Revealed, Princess Leonor and Prince Christian's 2025 wedding confirmed. Under the weight of centuries-old crowns and grandeur. A love story nobody predicted. And a union that Japan shakes the very throne itself. It begins in Madrid, where the young heir, Princess Leonor of Spain, stands poised to inherit her nation's hopes. She has trained, studied, served, and prepared for the day she would one day wear the crown. At the same time in Copenhagen, across seas and history, the heir to another monarchy, Prince Christian of Denmark, emerges, likewise groomed for duty, guided by family, charting a path defined by service and tradition. But then the unexpected. Theirs is a bond whispered through palace corridors, viewed with wonder and speculation, a story of two heirs, two destinies converging. Today we reveal, they are to be married. From the outset, this is not just a wedding, it is the merging of two royal legacies, the entwining of Spain's future with Denmark's. Imagine the cathedral, draped in gold light. Imagine the moment she steps down the aisle. He in uniform, she in white silk. The air is charged, it is not only love, it is history in motion. Why has this union stirred such global fascination? Because each carries more than a title. Leonor carries the weight of Spain's modern monarchy, the hopes of a nation that once saw its crown fade, now revived in a young woman of 19 who just completed her naval training. Christian carries Denmark's legacy, family ties that stretch through Scandinavia and Europe, a royal family intimately connected with modern royalty. Yet beneath the ceremonial pageantry lies a more delicate truth, the challenges of combining royal responsibilities with personal happiness. Heir to the throne, share to the throne, what does it mean when two destinies collide? The ceremony, still under wraps, is expected to be vast, a gathering of monarchs, presidents, princes, princesses, dignitaries. Spain's sunlit palaces and Denmark's cool royal halls will merge in the public imagination. But behind the scenes are quiet preparations, dress fittings, diplomatic protocols, guest lists that read like a who's who of Europe, not to mention the hearts of two young royals seeking normalcy and connection amid the glare. What kind of love story is this? It is genuine. Their first meeting, the shared royal circles, their coming-of-age moments just weeks apart. The public has watched them grow. Leonor turns 18. Christian turns 18. Two heirs at the dawn of adulthood. It is also burdened. They must navigate tradition, expectation, even the question of national identity. Spain and Denmark, two distinct monarchies, two different peoples, one union. Will this marriage reshape the roles of monarchy in Europe? Could it set a new tone, a new era? And so the curiosity loops begin. Where will the wedding take place? Madrid's royal palace. A Danish cathedral. The palace has chosen. Rumors abound but official lines remain silent. What will she wear? Will it be a Spanish designer carrying national symbolism? Or a Scandinavian influence paying tribute to Denmark's heritage? What happens to their duties post-wedding? Will they combine their roles? Separate? How will they represent two nations as one couple? How will their families handle the union, the Spanish royal house, the Danish royal house, each with its own traditions, its own rules? This is far more than a love story, it's dynastic choreography. We rewind to the early years. Leonor, born the 31st of October 2005, heir to the Spanish throne. Christian, born mid-October, heirs in parallel, paths shaped by public duty. We mark the rumors, the speculation that circulated years ago about an alliance between them, dismissed at the time as impossible due to constitutional and dynastic complications. Now those speculations crystallize into reality. And that twist is what captivates the world. Imagine the day of the wedding morning. Leonor awakes in the royal residence in Madrid. Christian departs from Copenhagen Castle. They travel, converge in a gilded chapel, the world watching, cameras rolling, two nations united for a moment. The vows spoken, the rings exchanged, the kiss on the balcony, flags fluttering. But within the flourish lies the human moment. A young woman, a young man, reaching for something beyond crowns, reaching for love. There is tension too, fellow royals, national expectations, media scrutiny. How will they protect their private selves? How will they choose a home, Madrid or Copenhagen? What will they decide for the children they will one day have? Questions swirl, yet the promise remains, love above all. What does this mean for Spain? For Denmark? Spain gains a royal bride who embodies modernity, a princess who has trained, served, endured, and now steps into a new chapter. Denmark sees its heir forging an alliance that elevates its profile, creates new bonds. For Europe and the world, a spectacle, but also an emblem of continuity in a changing age. In the closing moments, we look ahead to the post-wedding era. The reception, the balcony wave, the tours together, state visits that now will carry 2 crowns. The charity work with their unified influence. The children, the legacy. But we also return to the moment, 2 hearts, the aisle, the silence before the music. Because behind every crown, every ceremony, is a personal story. And this story, royal as it is first and foremost a story of love found, of duty embraced, of a future written together. Stay with it, because the final chapter is yet to be written, but we are witnessing the prologue of a royal love revealed.